Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP, is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa, 641-673-8965. The Watch Your Opera House in Watch Your, Iowa presents The Boys in concert Saturday, February 22nd from 7 to 9 p.m. The Boys are a dynamic band fronted by twin brothers Lee and Adam Klett. They bring a traditional feel back to modern country music. Their catchy original music will have you dancing and singing along. Admission is a free will donation. For more information, go to watchyouroperahouse.org. It's The Boys this Saturday at the Watch Your Opera House. And welcome in for an evening of basketball here on Steve Shuttler Media. We are in New Sharon, Iowa. North Mahaska boys taking on English Valleys in postseason play here on Steve Shuttler Media. And we do thank all of our sponsors for making our game possible tonight. Got a bunch of new sponsors on board for our postseason play. That includes New Sharon Dance and Tumbling Studio. Also, Oski Dental, Proline Building Company, ServPro of Ottumwa, Oskaloosa, Shuttler Insurance Services, Son-in-Law Services, State Farm's Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, Weiler, also First State Bank, Brailsford Ag, easy for me to say, Brailsford Ag, Climate Control Solutions, also Helmuth Ford, Holland Coble Funeral Home, JM Media, Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance, Mahaska Drug, and then on board specifically for English Valleys tonight, we welcome Cassie O'Rourke with Grimm Real Estate and Compass Memorial Healthcare. We thank all these sponsors for making this postseason game possible here on Steve Shuttler Media. Again, we are with North Mahaska and English Valleys boys basketball. Josh Clubb, as always, our play-by-play announcer. Josh, we got a few minutes until the starting lineups. Why don't you give us the rundown?
All righty, well, this is Class 1A, Sub-State 5, District 9. So District 9 and District 10 will meet up for the Sub-State final down the road. These two teams obviously playing for their chance for a trip to the state tournament. They are currently 4 wins away from doing so. So loser goes home, winner moves on. English Valley opened up the postseason play at the end of last week as they took care of business against Meskwaki Settlement, winning that one 83-58. And now they're here to take on the number 1 seed in Sub-State 5, the North Mahaska Warhawks. Finished the season at 18-3. English Valley finished the season at 4-19. These two teams met earlier in the season, and North Mahaska was a winner back on January 17th, and they won that one 70-36. So the hill to climb for English Valleys is high, but you never know. It is postseason basketball. As I said, the winner moves on. They'll play again. Whoever wins will play again on Thursday night in the district semifinal. winner of this game will play the winner of Baxter and Iowa Valley. They're playing tonight as well at 7 p.m. We'll try to keep an update on that. Lower end of this bracket, or also in this bracket, you got Montezuma and BGM, Sigourney and HLV. So the winners of those two games will play each other, and then potentially have a rematch of North Mahaska and Montezuma, which was a very good game, or even you could go anywhere. But let's just say North Mahaska wins the way through. They could have Sigourney, they could have Montezuma. A lot of good basketball to be played for the Warhawks. Gabe Hora led the way, finishing out the season, averaging 16.1 points per game, 40% from beyond the arc, or 40% from the field, 37% from beyond the arc, 87% at the free throw line. Hora also is third in Class 1A in three-pointers made at 80 on the year, so always a threat from deep. Second leading scorer and another big threat for the Warhawks is Asher DeBoof, the senior, averaged 14.8 per game, 45% from the field, and 27 from beyond the arc. For the Bears, Everett Bender, the sophomore, averaged 12 per game, Kane Axmere 11.4, and then Christian Tripsis, who, Steve, we saw earlier just last week against Pekin. That kid can certainly be a problem. Just a freshman, but can certainly be a problem any given night. Had a big night against Meskwaki Settlement as well, so keep your eye on him. He's averaging 10 points per game, 39% from the field, and 27 from beyond the arc, but certainly adds a lot of speed to the English Valley's Bears. Rebound leaders for these two teams. For the Warhawks, it is Asher DeBoof. He averages 10.2 per game. Kane Axmere, 7.2 for him. And then DeBoof also is the leading assist leader, and Christian Tripsis is the assist leader for the Bears as they're getting ready for the starting lineups here. You got Everett Bender, sophomore for the Bears, and we got Ben Axmere, another sophomore, Christian Tripsis, a sophomore, and then Colton Mikesel, a sophomore, and Kane Axmere, a sophomore. So starting all five sophomores are the Bears. No just one senior listed on their team roster, but not engaged here tonight. The Warhawks have a different starting lineup. Not sure what the scoop is. I just noticed it a couple minutes before we went on the air, but I do not see any sign of Adrian Smith or Lucas Nunnico, or not Lucas Nunnico, Jack Kelderman. So I'm not sure if it's an illness or what. But starting out for the Warhawks will be Jackson Vanderveer, Asher DeBoof, Lucas Nunnikoven, Gabe Hora, and Trenton O'Brien. So a little bit different of a starting lineup for the Warhawks. I don't think a lot falls off. I would call them an 8-player team. Certainly 3 guys coming in off the bench consistently. Always add value to this roster and to the starting lineup. So with that, we'll finish up starting lineups, and then we'll get the national anthem out of the way. As I mentioned, or Steve mentioned, I think at the top, that we'll be following North Mahaska all the way through their postseason run, both boys and girls. Be right back here tomorrow night as the girls start their bracket play, as they will host Pella Christian. More on that game later, but we're going to listen in on the national anthem.
John Mathias and Cameron Voorhees. Before we tip off, we'd like to remind everyone of the importance of good sportsmanship. Let's cheer on both teams in a positive and respectful manner, showing the character and integrity that make our communities proud. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise, remove your hats, as we honor our country with the playing of our national anthem.
Play ball.
Wrong sport, Steve. I guess you could say let's play some basketball, but so we'll see if North Mahaska happen to alter their starters, has any effect here tonight as we get set to get underway. And as mentioned, try to keep our eye out on those scores, at least certainly through this sub-state as the night progresses. These are a little easier to come across. So you got Sigourney playing HLV, Montezuma and BGM, Baxter, Iowa Valley, and North Mahaska or obviously this North Mahaska and EV. A lot of South Iowa Cedar League teams in this sub-state as DeBoof goes up and tips it in the backcourt. Vanderveer is going to have trouble hanging on to it. He does save it into Nunnakoven, so DeBoof got way too much of that one. Asher has it left wing now. He drives from there, passes off to Bryan. Bryan fights his way to the rim, gets the layup in and good. He starts off the scoring for the Warhawks. Military immediately as Trepsis brings it up the floor, and immediately they turn it over to Gabe Hora, sends it up the floor to Hora. Or Hora up to DeBoof. Jeez, I need a reset here. He can't connect on the layup. EV in transition gets it down to Axmer. His layup is no good. Rebounded by DeBoof. DeBoof gets to the top of the key before he slows up. Left side, Nunnakoven's got to fire a three, and this is good. 5-0, North Mahaska. First minute of play here. Here's Tripsis handing it off. That is Mikesel. Right side now to Bender. Bender drives inside. Has the ball poked free momentarily by Hora. Get it back to Tripsis. He drives the rim. Has a shot blocked by DeBryan. Cleared out by DeBoof. DeBoof gets it up to Vanderveer. Vanderveer inside stops. Back outside to DeBoof, who's going to fire a three off the catch. This is off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with North Mahaska. Vanderveer from the baseline gets it into DeBryan. DeBryan backs into Axmer and puts up a shot that hit the far left side of the backboard.
There's a collision of two big bodies underneath the basket.
It was. DeBryan and Axmer, big dudes down low there.
They'd be good starting tackles.
Yes, they would. As the Bears working around the arc here. Get to get an official field goal off. Here's a pass inside to Axmer. He tries to go across the lane, and he's fouled. We're going to get Hora on the reach in. Game's first foul. Bender's looking to get it in. Nearly traveled with it out of bounds as they spin it around the arc. Axmer has it in the corner. Tripsis inside Bender. Back outside to Ben Axmer. Tripsis now to Everett Bender. He fires a three, and this is off the mark. Long rebound goes to Lucas Nunnakoven. He's going to keep it in transition. Dribbles into traffic. Kicks it back to DeBoof. DeBoof from the corner. Is going to drive around the defense in the lane. Lays it up in and good. Asher DeBoof almost made that look too easy. Just drove around the zone. Backside of the basket. Ben Axmer in the corner now. He'll swing it back around. Everett Bender drives with it, and he's called for a travel. So that'll turn it over back to the Warhawks. 5:23 to go in the first. They lead 7-0 in this round of 16 game. Here is Vanderveer inside to Nunnakoven. Nunnakoven goes backdoor. No good. DeBoof kicks it out, but EV's Colton Mikesel comes up with it. He brings it across. Tripsis has a poke from behind by Nunnakoven. He goes back down low to Bender. Bender has the pass poked free. Ball is loose now, about a fourth. That's DeBryan with it. Gets it up to Gabe Hora. Hora stops, fires a deep three, and good. Yeah, that guy.
Picking up where he left off last game.
Yes, he can make it from anywhere on the floor. Tripsis throws the pass left side. That's Ben Axmer. We go back inside to Kane Axmer. Back out to Tripsis, fires a three. Right wing, no good. Rebounded by DeBryan. DeBoof gets across the line, slows it up. North Mahaska runs her offense to get inside to Hora, who has the ball poked away. Turnover for the Warhawks. And Tripsis goes inside and gets called for the charge as he ran into Vanderveer. It'll be his first foul. Brian's going to take a breather, and then it's going to come in Dane Van Mersberger. Asher DeBoof steps back, sends it right side. Back outside, Van Mersberger tries a three from the top of the key and gets it to go. Off the bench, comes in. First shot is a three, and EV is going to take a timeout as they trail 13-0 with 4:09 to go in the first.
All right, and we'll take a break as well and hear a word from the IHSAA.
Life's buzzing with energy. From the delightfully routine, to the novel and exciting, to the truly uncharted. With all that life brings, it's easy to lose track of what powers all those moments, our health. At Mercy One, our caring doctors focus on just that, powering health, from the everyday to the extraordinary. So you're ready for what life brings next. Find care at mercyone.org/healthpowerslife.
All righty, we are back here in New Sharon for North Mahaska English Valley's basketball.
All right, quick 30-second timeout for the Bears. 13-0 run to start this one for the Warhawks. He's trying to find an answer. I think besides a shot down low by Axmere, I don't think the Bears have had a shot hit the rim yet. Here is Tripsis, puts up a shot. This one doesn't catch the rim. It catches the hands of the Warhawks as they get it down. Hora from the corner fires a three. This is off the front of the rim, and it goes over the backboard out of bounds. It'll be EV ball. Gabe Hora was falling backwards out of bounds as he took that shot, way off balance. Can't get it to fall. EV will have another chance. Bears over 4 from the field. Everett Bender drives in, sends it into the corner. They go inside to Axmere. Axmere fights his way to the rim, puts up shot, no good, gets the rebound, and puts the putback is good. First 2 points for the Bears tonight go to Kane Axmere. Inside, DeBoof lays it up in and good. Baseline pass from Nunakoven to make that work. And here is Tripsis. Tripsis and Everett Bender at the top, working in. Tripsis jump stops inside, sends a tough pass down the low, and that is swatted and taken away by Vanderveer. To the corner to Nunakoven. Nunakoven pauses, reverses court to Vanderveer. Vanderveer drives left side of lane, jump stop, tries to kiss it off the glass, can't get it to go. TV with the rebound. You get a Tripsis in the corner. He drives baseline, gets in trouble, sends it back out. Swing it all the way around, left side to Everett Bender. He's going to try baseline other side, gets a tough shot up. It is no good, but he is fouled. Call that on Van Mersberger. Second foul on the Warhawks, first on Van Mersberger, and that'll send Everett Bender to the line. 61% free throw shooter on the season. This is the front end. As Luke Bowender is going to check in for Vanderveer. And Bender gets the back end to go. 15-3 now as Asher DeBoof brings the Warhawks up the floor. DeBoof left side. Gabe Hora sends it right side now to Van Mersberger. Van Mersberger back to Nunakoven, inside to DeBoof. DeBoof looking for a way up there. Reverses pivots, lays it up in and good. And senior Asher DeBoof just showed off his experience to two young sophomores. Gets the layup in. He has 6 points. North Mask leads 17-3. Here's Everett Bender in the corner. Swing it all the way around to Ben Axmere. Back up top to Tripsis. Pass is overthrown. It's going to be an over and a back violation on the Bears. Their fourth turnover of the night. With 1:49 to go in the first. Nunakoven will send it into DeBoof. He drives right side of the lane, stops, puts up a jumper. This is no good. Gets his own rebound. His putback is good.
That's the thing about Asher DeBoof. He's not the tallest guy in the court, but man, he sure gets his fair share of rebounds.
He does. He gets up in a hurry, and he's quick. And here's another charge called on. Offensive foul called on Kane Axmere, his first. Team second, minute 31 to go. 19-3 is DeBoof. Yes, DeBoof is quick, and he's got some ups. I mean, he does with Adrian Smith out, he was the one doing the opening tip. Not nearly the taller guy on the floor. Here is Nunnekoven down low. He fights his way to the basket, gets the shot to go, and he is fouled to go to the line to shoot the and one. Calling that foul on Ben Axmere, third team foul. Nunnekoven has 5, trying to make it 6 on the three-point play, and does. But Brian's going to check in for Lucas. Stripsis brings it up the floor for the Bears. Minute 10 to go. They're looking inside to Axmere. DeBryan fell down, gave Axmere a path to basketball. He misses it. It was actually blocked. That shot was blocked by Bowender, and then he fouled Axmere on the follow-up. Kane Axmere at the line. This is the front end. .46% free throw shooter is Kane Axmere. Looking to split him here. Does. So he goes one of one. And quickly down the floor, they're going to try a three, and it's good for Dane Van Mersberger. 50 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Warhawks lead 25-4. Work around in the corner, ever been. They go inside to Axmere. It's knocked out of bounds by DeBryan with 43 seconds to go. 22 on the shot clock. EV will inbound it. Baseline near side of the floor. Everett Bender down low. Gets it into Tripsis, who dribbles back out. Sends it out to swing it around. Van Mersberger tried to jump the pass. Ben Axmere drove off of it, but cannot make the layup. Rebounded by Asher DeBoof. 30-second shot clock is off. North Mahaska's coaching staff saying one shot, so they want to run it all the way down. Tripsis is going to apply some pressure to DeBoof to make him have to do something. DeBoof dribbles all the way in the lane under the basket, throws it back out up top to Van Mersberger, who loses a handle on it, and turn it back over to EV with 10 seconds to go. So the Bears will have an opportunity in a final shot here. As Warhawks trying to get a sub in. It's too late. Get in the corner, back outside to Tripsis. And now they try a deep three from Bender as time expires, and this is no good. So we will head to the second quarter with North Mask leading 25-4.
All right, we thank all of our sponsors for making tonight's game possible. Let's once again hear from the Iowa High School Athletic Association.
Whether a ref makes a bad call or it's opposing players or fans trying to get us out of our element, that our ultimate goal is to win, and doing things that are unsportsmanlike aren't going to get us any closer to that goal.
Because in life, many things will not go your way, and by learning now to hold your head up high when defeated and stay humble after a victory will better influence your life for the years to come.
Okay, we are back here in New Sharon for high school basketball. Got postseason play between North Mahaska and English Valleys. And you know, of course, we had some district wrestling with the boys over the weekend, Josh. North Mahaska got Aiden and Ryan Groom and Chance Angle all through into the state tournament. So congratulations to those wrestlers.
Yes, a lot of postseason stuff going on right now, and here we'll go with North Mahaska leading 25-4. The Bears just with one field goal in that first quarter. The other 2 points came by way of the free throw line. Here's Everett Bender down low, tries to go reverse side. Ball is tipped around into the hands of Dane Van Mersberger. In transition, stops and hands it off to DeBoof, who's going to Set up the offense. Down the quarter to Vanderveer. He fires a three and gets it to go. Jackson Vanderveer's got his first points of the game. Makes the lead 24. Stripsis dribbles, reverse the screen, right side to Ben Axmeyer. Pass outside is tipped and taken away by Bowender, but he loses a handle on it. It'll stay with EV. He never did actually gain possession, so the shot clock did not reset. So we'll have 24 seconds on the shot clock. As Dunakoven checked in for Van Mersberger on that stoppage. Bender about in the corner. Reverses court. Jump step sends it outside around to Tripsis, who tries a three from the left wing, and this is a little short, and a foul is going to be called down low on Axmeyer. That's his second foul. Team's first of the quarter. Vanderveer brings him up, stops to top the key, sends it right side. That's Bowender. Back to DeBoo. EV adjusted their defense, adjusted to a 3-2 zone. Warhawks having a second to analyze it. Dunakoven says, I'm just going to shoot a three, and gets it to go. He's got 9. Leading scorer for the Warhawks. As Stripsis goes inside, puts up a runner. This hits the backboard. Goes back into the hands of Dunakoven. Dunakoven nearly traveled with it and did. Thought he could hold up his foot there, but could not, as Gabe Hora is going to check in for Bowender. .6:22 to go in this second. As Everett Bender tries a three, and it's good. First field goal for the Bears since the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. Warhawks right back to business. Ball is bounced off the leg of Tripsis. Ball on the floor to come up with it. Tyler Lortz trying to dribble out of pressure. Has it taken away by DeBoof. DeBoof to Vanderveer to DeBryan. DeBryan lays it up in and good. Bender drives inside, jump stops in the lane, kicks it outside. They're going to try a three from Mikesell, and this is off the front of the rim. No good, rebounded by Vanderveer. He sends it up the floor in transition. Dunakoven all the way down to the lane, lays it up, and no shot as the whistle was before the shot. They're going to call that foul on Everett Bender. Second foul on the Bears this quarter, first on Bender. Vanderveer gets it into DeBoof. Back out to Vanderveer, fires a three on the catch, and this is well short. Into the hands of DeBryan, though. DeBryan falls back and lays it up in and good. Trenton DeBryan with 6 points, getting the start tonight with the absence of Smith and Kelderman. Bender in the corner, sends it down to Axmeyer. DeBryan knocks it out of bounds. Axmeyer is doing a good job down low on the offensive side, getting position on DeBryan, but DeBryan's doing a great job of recovery. Lost position here. Axmeyer has to send it back outside. Trepsis fires a three on the catch, and this is off the heel. Long rebound into the hands of Gabe Hora. He stops, fires a deep three, and it's good. I'm not saying that he's at this talent level, but it's kind of like watching Caitlin Clark, and when he just stops like that and throws it up from that deep, it's almost a guarantee that's going in at that point. Here is Trepsis. He's going to try a three, and this is good. Gets it to rattle home. His first points of the night. 38-10 now, 4:27 to go in the second. DeBoof drives all the way in the lane, lays it up in and good on the finger roll, and a timeout taken by EV off the make. Asher DeBoof now has 10. 4:22 to go in the second. The Warhawks lead 40-10.
Okay, we do thank all of our sponsors on board for this postseason game here on Steve Shuttler Media Facebook and YouTube. And you see those advertisers in the bottom right corner. Make sure when you stop into their business that you thank them and let them know that you saw their ad and you appreciate that their sponsorship of the basketball game. That includes New Sharon Dance and Tumbling Studio, Oski Dental, Proline Building Company, Serve Pro of Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, Shuttler Insurance Services, Son-in-Law Services, also State Farm agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell. We also thank Weiler, First State Bank, Brailsford Ag, Climate Control Solutions, Helmuth Ford, Holland Cobalt Funeral Home, JM Media, Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance, Mahaska Drug, also Cassie O'Rourke at Grimm Real Estate, and Compass Memorial Healthcare. Now, we should also mention that Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance also will have our player of the game, just as she did during the regular season. So keep that in mind, Josh.
All righty. They're off the timeout. Trepsis drives inside. Back outside. Everett Bender fires a three. This is no good. Rebounded by DeBooth. He throws it up the floor to Nunnekoven. Nunnekoven stops at the wing. Back outside to Hora, who fires a deep three. Little off balance that time. No good, but tracks down his own rebound in the corner. Sends it back up top to Nunnekoven. DeBooth right back in the corner to Hora. He tries a three from down there, and this is no good. Rebounded by DeBooth. DeBooth's putback is good. Gabe Hora was trying to force it a little bit there. Not his transition threes we're used to seeing, but nonetheless, they find a way to get two more on the board. 42-10 now. As Trepsis has it down in the corner. Get it inside to Bender. Bender right tries to get it back outside to Trepsis. Ball is loose on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow is pointing towards the Warhawks, so they will keep it as Kane Axmere will check back in now. Coming out is Colton Meixel. Dane Van Mersberger checked in for Trenton DeBryan on that during that timeout. And here is Asher Booth. He's going to try a three, and he gets it to go. He's got 15 points. The Bears working quickly to get in the corner to Lortz. Back outside to Trepsis. To the corner. They're going to try a three from Axmere. This is no good. Rebounded by Asher DeBooth. Working in a hurry, gets all the way into the lane, sends it into the corner to Hora. He tries a three from the other side. No good. Rebounded by EV. Gabe Hora, 2 for 6 from beyond the arc. Tonight, 2:34 to go in the second. Lead is 35, and now a whistle off the ball. We're going to get Dane Van Mersberger on the foul. That's his second foul. Team's first of the quarter. Baseline inbounds for the Bears. The new shot clock. Lortz drives baseline. Has to reverse. Sends it out to Tripsis. He drives inside. Step backs. Fires a three, and this is good. He's got 6 points all in this second quarter. As DeBooth has it at the free throw line, has it ripped away by Tripsis. He tips it right back to Van Mersberger. And then they throw it out of bounds as Van Mersberger now is going to check out. And Luke Bowender will come in. Vanderveer with it at the baseline. Gets it in. Looking for Bowender. Right back to Vanderveer. Outside to DeBooth. He fires a three from there, and it's good. Asher DeBooth, 17 first half points. We still got 1:53 of it to go. As Tripsis brings the Bears down. He has it top of the key. Sends in the corner to Everett Bender. Bender drives baseline. Jump stops. Tries to put up a shot. It is tipped, but they're going to call a foul on Vanderveer. Shooting foul on Jackson. His first foul, team's second. And that'll send Everett Bender to the line. Went 1 for 1 a moment ago. Or 1 for 2 a moment ago, I should say. And misses the front end here. As Lortz will come out, and in will come Rohert Patterson. Bender misses them both. Rebounded by DeBooth. Asher DeBooth passes it in to Bowender, who lays it up and no good, but he is fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot to now. Called a foul on Ben Axmere, his second. and misses the front end.
What grade is he in again?
1 second on that one as he makes the back end.
I was going to say, with his length, and I'm sure if he fills out a little bit, 24 is going to be a player.
He's going to run out. According to this, he's a senior.
Okay.
It's a shot here missed, rebounded by Nunakoven. Back to the booth. That's according to what's listed in the bound. Those are not always right. And here is Hora, who gets a three from the corner. Since he missed that first one, he's been attacking that corner. He's just trying to finish the job. Does there. Inside a minute to go here in the second. Tripsis drives left side lane, outside. That's Patterson. Patterson picks up his dribbles in trouble, sends a pass inside. It's tipped around by the Warhawks. Vanderveer tracks it down. Gets it up to DeBoop. DeBoop with 43 seconds left will cross half court. Hands it off to Vanderveer.
And to think they've put up 52 without two of their key players.
And here is Bolinder laying it up in and good. 54-13 with 30 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Tripsis gets it to Bender from the right wing. He's going to drive in off of that, back outside. Ben Axmere works back to the center. Nothing doing. Back to the corner to Tripsis. Tripsis looking for Axmere. Axmere and Bolinder fighting for position inside. Nothing happening. 7 to shoot now. Inside 4 to shoot, and a foul is going to be called on Axmere inside as him and Bolinder were battling pretty hard down there. They call the foul. That is the third on Kane Axmere. 4.2 seconds remaining. He'll come out of the game, and will come Colton Mikesell. 4.2 seconds remaining in the half, I should say. As the Warhawks will roll it in, DeBoop will pick it up and then take off. We'll see if he takes the shot or if he hands it off. Hora is going to take a deep shot as time expires. No good. Just off the front of the rim for Gabe Hora, so he'll head to halftime with 9 points, 54-13. And by that score differential, we will have a running clock that will start at the beginning of the second half unless EV can get back to within 25. So that's how we will head to halftime.
Okay, and looking at the comments right now, we do have a worldwide audience tonight, Josh.
Worldwide.
Belize, the folks from Belize are tuned in again tonight. I appreciate you guys. Pam also in the comments. Merwin, also Jane Lucci, the famous national anthem singer from the English Valley School District. We've got Deb. Deb, thank you for sending the stars. And appreciate everybody for tuning in and watching here on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook and YouTube. We know it's just a bone-chilling night outside, so it's a good night to, as James said in the comments there, staying inside a comfy, warm home instead of getting out in the weather tonight. So appreciate everybody tuning in. We appreciate all of our sponsors, like our English Valley sponsors coming on for tonight. Cassie O'Rourke at Grimm Real Estate. We've got Compass Memorial Healthcare located in North English. We've got all of our North Mahaska sponsors like New Sharon Dance and Tumbling Studio, Oski Dental, Proline Building Company, Serve Pro, Shetler Insurance Services, Son-in-Law Services, State Farm's Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, Weiler, also First State Bank, Brailsford Ag, Climate Control Solutions, Helmuth Ford, Holland Cobalt Funeral Home, JM Media. They always supply our player pictures for our players of the game. Also, Christy Tard, American Family Insurance, and Mahaska Drug. A bunch of sponsors on board. And do keep in mind, we will be back here tomorrow night for the North Mahaska girls game. They take on Pella Christian tomorrow night, right, Josh?
Yes, the girls will take on Pella Christian for the first round of the girls 2A bracket. Actually, the there it is. 2A Region 5 as Pella Christian beat Colfax Mingo 51-16, so they'll play North Mahaska. The Warhawk girls are number 1 seed as well in that bracket. They have the likes of Grundy Center and Alburnett, Jessup, Lisbon, Hudson, Columbus Catholic. And of course, they got to get by Pella Christian first. And Pella Christian, they have an 8-14 record, but they play in that same conference as Oski. There's a lot of really good basketball teams in that conference, so certainly no gimme tomorrow night for the Warhawk girls.
And then, assuming that the North Mahaska boys are going to win tonight, which it's looking like, they play again when? Is it on Thursday again already?
Thursday, yep. They will play the winner of Baxter and Iowa Valley. I was just checking for just checking for score updates. I don't have one on that. The only one within our bracket that I have an update on is Sigourney leads HLV by 12. They're at halftime as well. And then I thought I saw that Gladbrook Rhinebeck was winning pretty heavily over BCL UW, which is in the lower half in District 10, but the same sub-state. So that's where we're at so far. We'll see. I'm sure there'll be more updates during halftime here. We'll update those and pass them along.
Okay, again, we are here at halftime in New Sharon. North Mahaska boys lead English Valley 54-13. We'll take a little bit of a break and be back here in just 5 minutes or so for the second half here on Steve Shuttler Media. Okay, we've got about 2 minutes to go before the second half begins, 54-13. Let's once again hear from the Iowa State High School Athletic Association. We'll be back with some action coming up.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
Hey, again, we're broadcasting tonight from New Sharon, North Mahaska taking on English Valleys. Thanks to all of our sponsors again for being on board tonight. If you want to be a sponsor for North Mahaska boys or girls postseason play, just get a hold of me here at Steve Shuttler Media. SteveShuttlerMedia@gmail.com, or send me a message here on my page, and we'll get you on board, trying to keep things, affordable for our local advertisers. So just get a hold of me, and we'll get you rotating there in the corner, and we appreciate all the sponsors that we have. Let's go to Josh Clubb with the play-by-play. We've got 30 seconds till the second half.
All righty, yeah, we'll have as a reminder, a running clock to start in the third period. It'll be continuously running clock unless the Bears are able to get back to within 25 points of the Warhawks. The running clock continuously runs. The only time it will stop is on timeouts, player injuries, and anytime a foul results in free throws, the clock will also stop. So we'll see here if the Bears can make that run. They will start with the basketball as Tripsis sets things up for the Bears. As Mikesell has it out front now inside Tripsis. He drives in the lane, puts up a reverse layup, is hit in the arm. I couldn't tell if that was Vanderveer or DeBrian's arm. I'm going to call it on Vanderveer. His second, team's first of the quarter, 7:42 to go. That'll send Christian Tripsis to the line to shoot two. His first one is good. He's got 7. Hit a couple threes in the second period. And just noticing left-handed shooters. He misses the back end. It's rebounded by DeBrian. He hands off to DeBoo. Up the floor to Hora. Hora from the right wing drives inside across the lane to DeBrian. DeBrian lays it up in and good. And Trips is down the floor. Swinging around. Mikesell has it in the corner. He lobs into Axmere. DeBrian tips it up. Axmere comes down with it, somehow got a shot off, but they're going to say a jump ball, as I think that was DeBoof on the backside there that got his hand on the basketball. Forced the jump ball. Possession arrow will give it to the Warhawks. DeBoof brings it down the floor from the right wing. Hands it off. Gabe Hora looking inside. Now he goes back down to the corner to DeBoof. DeBoof baseline drive, stops under the basket, sends it into DeBrian. DeBrian puts up a tough shot over the head of Axmere. No good. Rebounded by Axmere. And Everett Brender will bring the Bears up the floor. He's going to step back, sends it inside to Axmere, who has a lane, has a shot hit. But they're going to say a foul on DeBrian.
We've got Benders and we've got Boonders on the floor tonight.
Benders and Boonders and DeBrians and
Van Mersbergens.
Bears and, yeah, lots of B's. Here is the first one from Axmere. It's no good. He goes, or splits him, I should say. 6:35 to go, and Hora sends it to Nunakoven. Back outside to Booth. Head fakes, drives in off of it, stops, puts a jumper up over the head of Axmere. No good. Rebounded by English Valleys. Tripsis drives inside, back outside to Everett Bender. Now Ben Axmere at the top of the key, goes right side. Tries to send it back. Gabe Hora jumps the pass in transition. It's all the way down. Passes behind his back to Vanderveer. And Vanderveer lays it up in and good. Gabe Hora
He's
no
a
look,
player.
Yeah, no look pass behind his head. As English Valley tries to answer, no good for Tripsis, is rebounded by DeBoof. Up the floor in a hurry. He tries a pass, and it was off the leg of Everett Bender. I'm surprised they didn't call that a kick. They'll keep playing, though. Bender drives in, back outside. Ben Axmere stops at the free throw line. He put the jumper up. This is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Kane Axmere. His putback is no good. Rebounded by Warhawks Bryan. Dunnekoven inside to DeBoof. DeBoof fights his way to the basket. He's fouled on the way up. That's on Axmere. That's his fourth. It is. So he's got 4 fouls now with 5:17 to go in the third. Asher DeBoof at the line. His first one to go. DeBryan's going to take a break. Checking in will be Dane Van Mersbergen. Asher hits them both. 60-15 now. As Boonder's ready to check in as well. Lortz checked in for Axmere for the Bears as they work against this Warhawk defense. 4:57 to go, 15 on the shot clock. Stripsis starts new offensive sequence, gets it right side to Bender. Bender runs the length of the lane, cannot get the jumper in. Rebounded by Hora. Hora goes down the floor in a hurry, hands it off to Dunnekoven, who fires a three, no good. Battle for the rebound is going to go to Mikesell, and he's going to be fouled by DeBoof. They call the foul on Asher DeBoof. He'll check out. In will come Luke Boonder. Stripsis tries to make some room, has to send it back out to Bender. Bender nearly traveled with it, but no call. He puts up a jumper, no good, gets his own rebound. Back outside to Ben Axmere. He puts a mid-range jumper up. This is no good, rebounded by Boonder. There's out to Hora. And Hora brings it up the floor, fires a deep three, and off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Tripsis. In transition, goes down to Everett Bender, who bounces off the side of the backboard. Into the hands of Hora, who throws it up the floor to the Dunnekoven. Dunnekoven lays it up in and good. 62-15 now, 3:40 to go in this opening quarter, or in this third quarter, excuse me. As we're also going to get a Rosendahl in for the Warhawks on the next stoppage. And here it is, as a pass is tipped out of bounds by Dunnekoven. And a discussion with the officials first. See what they're going to say here. And they're going to change their mind and say it was last touch by the Bears. So Vanderveer will come out, and in will come Rosendahl. And with the current roster, they go inside to Boonder, who lays it up in and good, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line, try to complete the three-point play. They call the foul on Tripsis, his second, team second. And Boonder completes the three-point play. He's got 4 on the night. As Bender falls headfirst into a Warhawk. Turn it right back over to, they're going to say it did touch a Warhawk on the way out. As Bender's going to check out now as he hit his head on Rosendahl. So they send Patterson in. Tripsis with the now left wing. The Bears working around the arc. Lortz goes inside. Back out to Tripsis. Patterson can't do much with it. 2:13 to go. 8 on the shot clock. Bears now. Tripsis drives inside. He's no shot is whistled. They're going to call a foul on Nunnakoven. His first, and then now we're going to get Logan Baldock in for Nunnakoven.
Seeing some players that we haven't seen yet this year.
Yes, we are. The games we've covered, actually, a lot of the games we did cover with the Warhawks that for the boys' side of the thing, it ended up being some pretty good games. And here in transition, the ball is ping-ponging all over the floor. Gabe Hora settles it in from the left wing. Warhawks working inside. A lot of bodies down there. I couldn't even see who had it down in there. Hora has it now. He gets the baseline floater up and gets it to go. I think Baldock had it down low at the baseline there. 67-15 now, minutes to go. Vanderveer is going to check back in the next stoppage. Here's a deep three by Tripsis. It's no good. Rebounded by Boonder. Hora sends it down low. Rosendahl goes reverse layup, no good. Rebounded by Boonder, and they're going to say that he fouled Declan Patterson in the process. That's Boonder's second. Vanderveer comes in for Hora. 34 seconds remaining in this third. The officials stop the clock. That is the 15th foul on North Mahaska, so they will actually shoot free throws. After a discussion down on the opposite end of what the camera's showing right now.
Whoop.
There you go. That was my hint to you, Steve.
You know, that's the thing. If I ever watch the game with my own eyes, that tends to happen. The camera will stay in one place. That was what was happening there.
Declan Patterson.
Apologies.
This is the front end. But the officials met up on the back in the backcourt here and realized it was 5 fouls. Misses both. Was bopped around, and Vanderveer will bring him up the floor. He has the top of the key. 26-second shot clock is off. Van Mersbergen gets a screen, drives low, drives into trouble, sends it baseline. Across they go to Boonder, and is tipped out of bounds by Tripsis. 12 seconds and counting. The clock does not stop here, so be less than 5 seconds to go once they get it in. They get it into Vanderveer. Vanderveer lays it off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Lawitz, who just tries a baseball pass but travels before he throws the shot, and time will expire as the officials whistled in for a travel. So we will head to the fourth quarter. North Mahaska in total control of this one with a score of 67-15.
All right, we'll take a break and be back with the fourth quarter after this.
Frank, when you think Fairway, you think fresh. Is that the winning culture you've tried to create?
Penelope Pineapple, what an unbelievable produce performance. How does your team stay so fresh?
Sunkissed Orange. Is it true Fairway has offered the freshest produce in town since 1938?
What can we say? Our produce is so fresh, we're speechless.
All righty, we are live in New Sharon, Iowa tonight. North Mahaska and the English Valleys in boys basketball. Josh, have you seen? I have not seen the North Mahaska student section. All I see is a raccoon hat over there.
All right, yeah.
Oh,
Steve,
it's
okay.
just camouflage.
Yeah, it's camouflage, Steve.
Oh.
That's a good one. I bet everybody at home is just they're amazed by your joke-telling abilities.
And my camera abilities, too.
Monday Night Live with Steve Shetler. As here's a three by Lords for EV. It is no good. And Vanderveer stopped and drug his back foot as he was standing still. And he's trying to hold still to show him that he didn't move. But sorry, Jackson, you actually did because your foot was originally on the half-court line. So turnover for the Warhawks as they come out in this fourth with Vanderveer, DeBryan. Here's a pass inside to Axmere. Vanderveer comes up with turnover, sending it up floor to Van Mersbergen. Van Mersbergen back and putting up a shot and can't get it. Oh, he does get it to go. Baldock, I did not think that thing was going to fall. It does. And here are the Bears looking to answer. They're going to try a quick three from Patterson. This is no good. DeBryan pops it back up front. The Bears will wrangle it in. Patterson tries to get him from the other side, and this is no good. Rebounded by Axmer. Axmer's putback is no good. Rebounded by the Warhawks. Rosendahl. EV struggling 4 for 30 from the field. Here's Rosendahl, gets a jumper to go. He's got 2 points. Here are the Bears. 71-15 now. Van der Veer, excuse me. Jeez. Yeah, some new names here tonight, but he jumped the pass, just couldn't hang on to it, bounced it off his foot, it goes out of bounds. Bears get it into Axmer. Axmer reverses back outside. Patterson's going to try a three again, and he just cannot get him to go. This was rebounded by Van der Veer. Well, for English Valley's coming into this one, they're going to have a great game to stay in, and here's a tie-up in the corner between Bender and Rosendahl. They'll stay with North Mahaska.
So what do you think for next year for English Valleys? Now, they're a young team. They've got Kane Axmer down low. You've got the Tripsis kid at guard. I mean, obviously they're all going to mature and get a little bit more athletic and have another year under their belts coming up next year. But, what are your thoughts heading into next year?
Yeah, anytime you see a team that starts all, freshman, sophomore, whatever it is. I remember this covering the North Mahaska girls, 3 years ago, and they got pushed around a little bit. Not quite this bad, but just knowing that you have all those coming back, they're going to have a year of experience. They have the size, they have the speed. The shooting and stuff is just, it's off tonight, but I think there'll be a problem for the South Iowa Cedar League, especially the east side, in years to come. You got some other teams on that side of the conference that are a little bit older, and they'll graduate off, and these guys will have the experience. The younger ones coming in won't, so it'll be interesting to see how they do. 4:23 to go in this one, though, as DeBryan's going to try a three, and this is off the heel.
You think that was in the script?
Probably not the original script. Here's a layup by Tripsis.
He seems to have a little bit of a smile on his face.
Yeah, the bench went crazy when he did that. Van der Veer comes in, puts up a jumper off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound is still loose, and it's going to still be tossed around. They're going to say a travel on Baldock, as Boonder will come in for DeBryan now. .338 and counting. So North Mahaska will move on. They'll take on, again, the winner of Baxter and Iowa Valley.
And that's not going to be an easy game. Both of those teams could cause some issues.
Yeah, both with winning records on the year. And, of course, Iowa Valley, they have Caleb Hawk, who's a 4-star recruit, I think, or something at this point. I mean, he's
8 feet tall.
He's about 2 inches shy of that, but yeah, he's a tall kid, and he can shoot. He's the state's leading rebounder, or defensive rebounder for that reason. As here's another foul on Boonder, his third, team's second. They'll send Kane Axmer to the line.
And we saw the Baxter team earlier this year. They've got some scorers.
Yes, they do. And here is Axmer, misses the front end. Just looking quickly for any type of score updates, and just not much out there yet. Axmer misses the second one. Everett Bender comes out the rebound. His shot is blocked by Rosendahl. ZV gets it in. Down low to Axmer they go. He's going to spin back outside. Ben Axmer fires a three. This is off the heel. Battle for the rebound. It's going to be a foul on Kane Axmer. That's his fifth. Kane Axmer will foul out with 2:34 to go in the game.
That'll be his season. He's had a good year.
He has for, again, sophomore. And you always feel a little bit worse for the post, the guys playing down low when they're younger, because they're going up guys that are their size but 2 years older, so it's a little bit tougher. As Vanderveer lays it up in and good. He's got 7 points on the night. Speaking of that, we're getting to the point. Inside 2 minutes to play now with the continuous clock. EV's going to try a three, no good. Ben Axmer gets the rebound. He's swinging around. Pass was tipped. And into the hands of Van Mersbergen. Quickly down the floor come the Warhawks. They send it backside to Boonder, who lays it up in and good. Boonder's got 8. 75-17. Just thinking of the early going, and Asher DeBoeuf really set the pace of the night. Obviously has not played since about halfway through the third. North Mahaska is going to slow up and let some clock wear off here. They stop their offense. Everett Bender jumps the pass. He's going to go all the way in transition, lays it up in and good, uncontested. So North Mahaska really kind of just waving the white flag, saying, or not, I shouldn't say white flag, but just signaling that they're not really in attack mode, although they're going to try a three there. Putback is no good.
So you're saying Asher DeBoeuf for
I'm
your
thinking
player of
Asher
the game?
DeBoeuf. I'm going to pull this up here quick. Yeah, leading scorer, 20 points, and I mean he came out on fire, just rebounding up and down the floor and set the pace for the night, and they kind of never turned back. So we'll say Asher DeBoeuf is the Christy Tar, right? Yeah,
yep.
Christy Tar American Family Insurance Player of the Game for this opening round, and here's a foul on Vanderveer with 28.5 to go. They will stop the clock for the free throws here.
Well, we got a little time on the clock. Just a reminder that we'll be back here tomorrow night, same place, same time for North Mahaska girls postseason play. They take on Pella Christian tomorrow night. Again, we'll go live shortly before 7 o'clock, tip-off at 7. So tune in for basketball. And again, if you want to jump on as a sponsor of our Steve Shetler media coverage, Facebook and YouTube, go right ahead. Get a hold of me and we'll get you on.
All right, so EVE, shot clock is off. Everett Bender is going to fire a three right away. No good, rebounded by Van Mersbergen. He falls to the ground trying to get the pass out. It goes out of bounds. Clock's running inside 10 to go.
They want to get one more shot.
The Bears want to hurry up and try to get another shot off.
Who's going to get it? Last shot of the season.
They get it in. Ben Axmer right back down low, and a foul is called. 1.4 remaining. The clock should run. That's not a free throw, so that is how the game will end with a final score of 75-19. And our Christy Tar American Family Insurance Player of the Game, North Mahaska Warhawks, Asher DeBoeuf.
Okay, once again, we do thank all of our sponsors for being on board tonight. English Valley sponsors were Cassio O'Rourke, Grimm Real Estate, and Compass Memorial Healthcare. We also thank New Sharon Dance and Tumbling Studio, Oski Dental, Proline Building Company, Serve Pro of Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, Shetler Insurance Services, Son-in-Law Services, State Farm's Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, Weiler, also First State Bank, Brailsford Ag, Climate Control Solutions, Helmuth Ford, Holland Cobalt Funeral Home, JM Media, Christy Tar, American Family Insurance, and Mahaska Drug, all sponsors on our basketball coverage for tonight. Tune in tomorrow night. Again, North Mahaska girls will have their opening game of the 2025 playoff postseason round here on Steve Shetler Media. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you again tomorrow night.